And welcome back to the 128 KB podcast. We are back once again.
Due to lack of popular demand.
Yes, and that demand is so lacking that Andy even put on a special t-shirt for us today.
I know that no one could see. Yeah. Well, with the, with Spider-Man being a big thing at the minute, I thought I'd wear a Venom top because I don't have Spider-Man tops, I have Venom tops.
No, I mean, Venom is cooler than Spider-Man, I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, they're the only comics I collected. And some Batman ones as well, actually. But.
I never the comics.
Yeah, I got into I don't know, like 10 years ago or something. And then I did like all of the new Venom runs from when it restarted in like 2018 or something. And then I stopped like a year ago because I was like, this is so much money and I've stopped reading them now. They're just like collected. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I've got like loads of them and I haven't read most of them. So I was like, I should probably stop buying these.
It's a weird personality trait that we both share, which is I easily get obsessed with things and then start collecting them.
Yes.
And so now when there's this new thing that I get excited about, whatever it is, I have to cautiously approach it and go, am I going to get obsessed with this? Do I need... Since obviously moving and leaving the studio, I've got all of the old games that I collected, literal hundreds of them, and now they're just in a wardrobe.
Yes,
I don't know what to do with them in boxes. Well,
don't worry, because Xbox has the solution, which we'll talk about later.
And I like to start it by asking you, Andy, how's your week in gaming been?
To touch on the Spider-Man situation, I saw the new movie last week, like the day after it came out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I watched that
nice.
About a week ago. It'll be a week ago tomorrow that I saw it. Really good. But then obviously that made me go, you know what? Is the only Spider-Man game I've not played yet is Spider-Man 2. Because I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting in terms of, I own it on PC. I bought it immediately when it came out on PC. And then when we bought PS5 Pros, I signed up to the PlayStation Plus thing and I've also now got it on PS5 because it comes as part of the subscription. So I was like, I want to start playing this, but I don't know what to play it on. Do I play it on PS5 Pro or do I play it on PC? And then on PC, my save carries over and I can play it on handheld because I own it on Steam. So I started playing it on the PS5 Pro, which is probably a mistake because it just works. Do you know what I mean? You turn it on, it works, and I loved all the features of the DualSense and the fact that the noises come out of it. So when you swing and stuff, it goes out of the controller. The calls
come through it and stuff.
I was like, this is sick. But then I was like, I could notice some visual things. I'm like, I know this would be better on PC, but I was like, I'll just try it. So I played an hour or something on PlayStation. And I was like, I'll just try it on PC. So I downloaded it on PC. And then comes the settings game of I want to max it out. But my wife's only got a 5070, which you can't put maxed out path tracing and everything on 4K. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
So I tried it and just thought, let's try and upscale it loads with DLSS. And it just didn't work. There were so many bugs and issues. And then I looked in and it looks like at launch it was the only bad port from Nixies. So all the other PlayStation ports were really good from them, but this one when it came out wasn't very good, and they still not fixed all of the issues. So there's upscaling issues where stuff just looks super grainy and stuff, and I was like, man, even though this is now performing better, there's still frame time issues. I'm noticing hiccups here and there, and again, it's just this graininess to certain textures and stuff. And I was like, even though this is better technically, visually, the graphics are better, everything looks better. I can run it at a much higher frame rate and stuff. But I was like, every time there's a stutter, every time I'm looking at this fizzily, hazy stuff, I was like, I think I'm going back to the PS5 Pro. So I went back to the PlayStation, no issues at all, buttery smooth, looks good enough. And the DualSense controller, if you want all the features, you have to plug it in with a cable on PC. No matter what I did on Bluetooth, even though Steam was saying, yeah, you're using a DualSense and all of the features are enabled, no, they weren't. Hardly any rumble, no sound coming through it, even though all of that was enabled. So, and it kept saying when I looked online, plug it in with a cable. I was like, I'm not doing that. I've got a 40-kilo dog running around. Do you know what I mean? I'm not pulling my 77-inch TV off the wall. Thank you very much. So I was like, all right, I'm just going back to PS5. So I've only played a few hours of it, but And that was my Spiderman venture, and I really want to play it, but my issue is now I've got to complete it before Wolverine comes out. And the other issue is as well is last night was the beta for Gears of War. E-Day multiplayer. Not that I didn't play it, but I watched a famous streamer playing it because my wife was like, "Oh, look, let's get us a war," and she's all up for like multiplayer. She's like rage quit hard, like gets really angry with multiplayer, and she loves like Call of Duty and stuff, right? So she was like, "We've got to watch some E-Day," and it looked great. Like it looked really good. Like
it looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it was funny though watching this streamer that's like an FPS guy coming to this, which is like a slow, tanky. I mean, it's fast for Gears of War, but coming from like Call of Duty, for example, it's way slower, and he was just getting annihilated, getting really pissed off. It was so funny. He got it by the end, but yeah. So I'm really excited for Gears of War E-Day, both the story and the multiplayer.
Yeah, it's cool to see that the multiplayer is as good as it is, and it does look faster. You're right. That was the really thing that surprised me, because whenever I talk to anyone who has just casually played any of the Gears games or just doesn't like it, the one thing they always say, it's too slow, it's too tanky, I don't like it.
It's meant to be though. They're like 200+ pound guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they've got armor on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you're fighting these massive aliens. Do you know what I mean? It's meant to be like, it's got weight to it, but this looks like they've just modernized it, so they still feel weighty, but it's way more like fast paced.
100%. Yeah, 100% that. That's really cool. Thanks for asking. I've been...
I was going to ask, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to this time.
Oh, it's got there, is it?
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
Wow.
Not even asking.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even want to hear about it, actually.
You don't? Okay, well, move it on. I don't know if I want to say it's a disappointment, because it's almost like an expectation.
Oh.
When Game Freak do games.
Oh no, Beasts of Pokemon Carnation.
Pokemons of Reincarnation.
Yeah.
The Beasts of Pokemon. That I was genuinely excited for this game, okay?
Yeah, so was I, yeah.
It felt like had Game Freak been holding back what they're capable of doing all this time.
Yeah.
Is this like the adult Pokemon that we've been waiting for? Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's a completely different game mechanic. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but like the fact that they could do a 3D action adventure kind of game, like this is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
So it comes out, it's GamePass as well, which was bizarre to me.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, because I was going to day one it anyway.
Yeah.
Open it up, and I'm confronted with like beautiful art and cool music before I've even opened the game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is going to be wicked. So my expectation now is building.
It's high, yeah.
I was like, this is going to be really, really cool. And you start it, and like the opening sequence, I'm so glad you said it's just almost a one-to-one of Stellar Blade from the start.
It's a rip-off, yeah.
Because when they're like in that walker and she's looking after the little girl, and I'm like, this reminds me of everything I've seen of Stellar Blade so far. Like it just sounds and looks like it.
Yeah. Very similar.
And I have to say, of the whole experience of Beast and Reincarnation, that was the peak moment. And it was completely downhill from there.
The bit before you get to play. the title. Oh my God! And then it's downhill from there.
I rarely like share things on like X or like Blue Sky or whatever, but I was like, do you know what? I should get better at this. And as the game loaded, I'll take a picture and share the like loading screen. I was like, that new game smell. Like I was like, I'm excited for this. And then I've had to reply underneath it, just like, well, that was disappointing. Yeah, my one-word review, disappointing. It's the movement is horribly floating.
It's really floaty, yeah.
Really disgusting. The combat is disjointed and disconnected to your movement. The camera angles.
What's with that?
I have zero idea what is with that. Like you'll be mid-fight and suddenly it'll like punch right in and zoom in on stuff, and you can't see your character anymore.
It's weird.
But stuff that's related to unrelated to the battlefield that's happening.
Yeah.
They've normally games. There's two methods for pacing difficulty curves and like basically teaching players how to play games, and it happens in every single game. there is some kind of introduction that will show you and slowly introduce new mechanics.
Yeah.
It's either like overt and it's like a tutorial, or it's like passive and it's just like, even going way back in time to the earliest videos, like Super Mario does it really well. It like gently introduces you to each new mechanic, new type of enemy, new type of thing that you have to be aware of. It's tale as old as time. They decided what they'd do is do it overtly with like, press this button to do this. But rather than pacing it in a nice way that's manageable, we're just going to actually just chuck loads of stuff at you. Some of it's irrelevant to what's actually happening right now, so you don't actually need to use it.
Yeah.
And whilst you're trying to do it, the camera is going to punch in and zoom in on the background for you at the same time. And whilst it's doing that, it's going, even on Series X, it's going to look pretty rough.
Yeah.
And it's going to stutter a lot.
Yeah.
I think this is an Xbox problem as well. I know that the visual things is a universal problem that games poorly optimized in general. But so many games I've played recently, new games, have had frame pacing issues on Xbox specifically.
Really?
Like stuttering.
Yeah. I mean, it is aging. I mean, the thing's 6.5 years old.
Very true, yeah.
So it could be that it's just getting to the end of its life in terms of like being able to manage with certain things. But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, all in all, Beasts of Reincarnation. If you've not yet, just don't bother.
Yeah, unless you got Game Pass, where I always say it's free, and everyone goes, Game Pass isn't free. It's like, it's obviously not free, but what I'm saying is if you already have a subscription, you're not paying anything extra to play that game. Yeah, like, you're not buying it at full price on another platform. You already have access to it. So, yeah, I mean, I played it on PC. There were so many visual bugs.
Yes.
Like, you go into the menu and the characters are like, pixel art, like literally was just pixelated to hell. And it was like, but I'm on like maxed out graphic settings here, and I was like, what's going on? Frame rate was all right,
lots of like compression artifacts in the menus.
Yeah. There's just loads of artifacting and stuff. And then the gameplay was just hideously uninspiring. My wife said if this came out 10 years ago, it would have been fine. Do you know what I mean? Like,
mind blowing.
Yeah, like she was like, this would have been really good, like even a few years ago. But I was like,
it's trying to be like slick and stylish.
Yeah.
It's trying to be Stellar Blade. Let's just call it.
It is totally like that intro was such a rip.
But it's nowhere near as fluid or as slick.
It's nowhere near as Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade, exactly. And when a game's come out that has a similar aesthetic and is already out there. Came out what did Stellar Blade come out? 3 years ago?
Way longer than that.
Exactly.
It's been ages now. I can't even remember how long it's been. But yeah, it's been a good amount of time.
And when that already exists on the market, you can't help but be compared to it. And if you don't meet something that's already been out for years, it can only be a disappointment. Now, they're talking about that they're quickly going to address the issues and that there's going to be a patch. I just say, this game has long been in development. This game has long been announced. Did the playtesters not like pick up on this?
Well, the playtesters were probably people inside the studio.
Yeah, it must have been. But because like it can't be. I see it so often, and it frustrates the hell out of me now. It's like a game is released, everyone complains that it's broken, it's poorly optimized, that there's issues. And then the studio comes out thinking that they're being smart and be like, we'll address this in an upcoming patch. Like, you've had years.
Yeah.
You get one chance at launching something.
I was going to say, like, first impression is everything. Like, it's everything, because people will just remember this now as being crap. You know, like that. The only one I can see that had like a massive redemption arc is Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And that's just because they kept promoting the hell out of it, and they really did a lot to change that. But generally, once a game comes out, if it sucks on day one, everyone's just going to remember that and ignore it. It's like the damage is done. Do you know what I mean? So I guess I'll be leaving. But
games like Cyberpunk have something else going for them, though, don't they? That there was an underlying feeling from everyone who touched it or looked at it that there was something special happening there.
Yeah, something worthwhile in there. And it'd been like 10 years everyone waited for it. Whereas this is like, I kind of had low expectation, if I'm honest. Like I let my hype get high like beforehand. I was like, wow, this looks really good. Then I remembered it was Game Freak, and I was like, they can't even make Pokemon right. Do you know what I mean? Like I was they're like the biggest grossing like game manufacturer in the world, like one of them at least.
Yes.
And they have like unlimited resources, but they keep like 3 people making games in the studio, and they release Pokemon out every year, and it's crap. Do you know what I mean? Like in a technical standpoint, the games are fun. Like I'm a big Pokemon guy. I really enjoy them, but come on, like for 2026, like the games that we're getting from the Pokemon side, they are just not up to scratch, and I will hold that flag.
A hill I'm gonna die on with Pokemon is I fully believe, and I bring this up at least once a year, I know, that they should go back to making like a 2.5D or 2D Pokemon now.
Yeah, I think they should do that for like remakes and stuff, like for sure. I don't know if they could go back for mainline. Like, I just get Monolith Soft guys, you know, get the Xenoblade guys in, let them do it. You know,
we've already do a good job.
We've already seen other studios make Pokemon games better than Game Freak. Look at Pokopia; that's not even made by them, and it's like the best-selling one in long time. You know, so I really enjoyed the Legends games. I've been enjoying them more so than the mainline ones.
Yes,
but still, like there is so much that should be better. Like we just settle for less because we're all Pokemon diehards, and we're like, yeah, new Pokemon game, and it's like this should be better. Like, really.
Yeah, it's such a huge name now. It's such a huge franchise, isn't it? That it will sell really well regardless.
Yeah.
It's universally loved with like older gamers like us, and then the new generation also. There's something universal about that game and about the mechanic of it or the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, those fans deserve more, and for the sales figures, deserves more. And I would love to see them make. Even if it wasn't a mainline Pokemon like the new one, but I'd love to see them make or remake like something in a 2.5D. It's like with a like that HD, something that looks like Adventures of Elliot or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah.
I think it would be wicked with voice acting though.
But that's the thing. They need to like come out of the 90s. Like they need to actually start doing stuff for the modern day. You know, like and I feel like the team is small at Game Freak. So if they are literally working side by side on Beasts of Reincarnation and Pokemon, well, you've just split your resources. Do you know what I mean? Like, so stop making other crap, like, and just focus on Pokemon and make it really good. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember the direct, where the developer direct, where they were talking about Beasts of Reincarnation?
And they're all like, I work on this in Pokemon games. It's like, you're not talking about Pokemon anymore, mate.
I know.
Like, you know,
like every 5 seconds Pokemon was brought up. It's like, we get it, you make Pokemon, all right, move on.
Yeah, maybe stop making Beasts of Reincarnation and make a better Pokemon game.
Yeah,
you know, you've wasted 6 years on this.
It's upsetting. And like you said, I kind of said at the start, like it was Game Freak, so I was kind of expecting that it might be a bit of a train wreck, and it's played out to be. The problem is they don't have the brand power that Pokemon has behind this game.
Yeah.
On what we've seen and heard of it, it doesn't promise something as deep and as meaningful or as expansive as Cyberpunk did.
No, it's not.
So people aren't going to be patient. It's not groundbreaking. You're right.
No,
people aren't going to be patient.
Yeah, it's a rip of a load of different genres. You've got like Souls, like saving points and stuff. Again, like Stellar Blade. Like the combat is so like bad. Do you know what I mean? Like it's nothing new. There's nothing here that's going to compel like groundbreaking. Like it's not changing gaming history here. No. This is like should have been a rinse and repeat copy of Stellar Blade from a different, smaller studio. Like if this just came out of nowhere from some studio we'd never heard of, I'd be like, all right, props to you guys. You've got some issues, but it's probably quite a good game.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'd probably stick at it longer as well.
Yeah, I would have as well. But when you see like Game Freak, like it's the same with me and Rockstar. Like they have no like grace. I have no grace for them.
None at all.
Do you know what I mean? Like they have to smash it out of the park because they have the resources behind them to do so. And you spend so long making these games. Stop. Like it's like when what was that PlayStation game that they lost like hundreds of millions? Concord. It's like, why did you do that? Like you copied something that was hot 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you took 10 years to make it, and now it's not hot anymore. It's like, don't look at other people's games. Make your own thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I could go on a rant for the whole podcast
I'm
about
totally with you. I'm totally with you. And I think about like examples of like smaller studios that have done stuff that was kind of out of nowhere that may have copied or been influenced by lots of different places. That I in my head, I'm thinking straight away about Expedition 33.
Yeah.
That it's blatantly got like been heavily influenced from lots of different big games.
Yeah, totally.
And it had significant technical issues. It still does. Like its use of upscaling and stuff is horrific, especially on the lower power. If you play it on like a Series S or something on a lower powered device, it's hot. It doesn't look good.
Yes,
like stuff like hair is just a mess. But there was something underlying in there. And it's probably the story, it's the world building.
There was soul in it. That team
there was soul in it.
Really gave a crap.
And you can feel it, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like anything, like music, movies. You can feel when they've really poured passion into it and not just a copy and paste rip-off of something else that did well. You know?
Exactly that. And that makes you overlook all those issues and go, no, I'm going to stick at this because there's something I want to find out more about this.
Absolutely.
I want to explore
like,
it more.
Axiom Verge comes to mind for me. Like that really is a pure passion project from one guy.
Yeah.
And it is amazing, even though that is nothing like new. It's just a Metroidvania. But it's so good and you feel the passion on that game like so much that it was like, wow, you know, like this one dude made this. And it's just all this passion and love went into it. Yeah. So I feel like it's lacking some passion. You know, the beast of Pokemon reincarnated.
And talking of passion, we've all got a passion for a certain device that should be arriving from China sometime this month. But there is a bit of a question mark happening. Has the ONEXPLAYER 3 been delayed?
Ooh.
Because people are starting to freak out.
People are freaking hard.
Freaking out.
They are freaking out online. Like the amount of rage posting I see on like Discord and Reddit. Like, oh my God. It's not as bad as it sounds, everybody. Calm down.
No. Right. So you've kind of dug into this a little bit, haven't you, to find out what's been going on.
Yeah.
Seems like there was a couple of quality control issues with some of the early models.
Yeah, so residents in China that have their own version of, let's just call it Amazon for ease, right? Because everyone in the Western world knows what that is. So they've got basically Amazon, right? And they were able to order ONEXPLAYER 3s direct from China because they live in China, so they can get them delivered like much quicker than everyone that pre-ordered on Indiegogo, right? So some people had ordered from there and received quality control issues. Some people were having like screen issues, like little lines in the screen and stuff, and they tried resetting stuff, changing drivers and stuff, and nothing seemed to work. Controllers were misaligned as well, so they wouldn't sit flush like on the body, you know. So they would be like slightly as like a step out or whatever, or an angle and stuff like that, which then made everyone freak out on Reddit, like because other people then started going, yeah, I'm a native, you know, in China as well, and I've got some issues. The screen issue got fixed with like a BIOS and software update, so that's a no problem. You know, that got sorted out fine. But the hardware issue of the like misaligning controllers got the attention of ONEXPLAYER, and they delayed the dispatch of batch 1 only by like a few days or whatever. It shouldn't matter because they gave a big window for the shipment of batch 1, and they just delayed it because they wanted to make sure, obviously, sending out overseas, they can sort the local ones out easy enough, you know, because they live in China. But sending out overseas, where we've all got to go through tax and import and all that crap, you know, and stuff, they wanted to make sure that everything was fine for people that would be shipping out overseas. So they took a few days just to look into each device and just really make sure the quality control was up to scratch, basically. And it seems like that's the case, you know. So I saw some people this morning on Reddit saying that they've already got their dispatch notice, and this is meant to be rolled out. I think like today was the cut-off date of their week window anyway, and on Monday coming is when we should get the email list from them of whose orders have been dispatched in batch 1. So we're either batch 1 or batch 2. It's one or the other. We should find out on Monday, because if we're not in batch 1, we'll be in batch 2. But yeah, so basically they've actually gone above and beyond by sort of stalling for a couple of days to check through orders make sure everything's fine. They fixed that screen issue out like pretty much immediately. So I don't think this is anything to be concerned of. I'd rather they delay for a few days just to double check devices, because I would hate for mine to come from China and be like, oh crap, like this ain't working or it's misaligned or whatever, and then have to deal with contacting them and trying to get it sorted out. But yeah, so it seems like it's not a problem. It's just the classic thing of when you're waiting for something that you really, really want. Everyone's very uptight. Everyone wants it now, as always, and then people start complaining. And I get it. Like, I totally get it. Like, patience sucks. When you want something, like, I want this now. I wanted it yesterday. I wanted it a month ago. But it is what it is. We just got to hold out. But yeah, I'm happy that it seems like they're actually trying to deal with this situation. Yeah,
it's a big moment for the company as well. Like, this is their biggest selling pre-order ever by, I want to say by at least like 10x. It's like huge compared to the others.
It's big, yeah. I don't know about 10x, like, because I think the Apex sold like considerable.
Sold well. But yeah, it's definitely their biggest launch. Yeah, it's a huge moment for them, and it's a real, in my mind at least, it feels like them stepping into the spotlight.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, this is like a real kind of like coming of age moment for the brand. So reputation's everything. They've got to get it right. And I'm with you. I'd rather that they held tight, withheld dispatch, made sure everything was absolutely as perfect as it can be, so they can absolutely maintain that reputation and the good grace of people. And their moment in the spotlight is untarnished by something as silly as like screws that are misaligned or a quality control issue.
Yes, yeah.
And let's be honest, quality control issues happen on all manufacturing, everything, all devices,
on anything.
From all the OEMs. The difference is these guys are based in China rather than
locally.
One of the other OEMs that you can send it to their local office. So yeah, I'd much rather that they took their time, they delayed everyone's orders and made sure that this was right than just rushing it out because people are impatient. And it sucks. I'm with you. It sucks when you've put your money down on a pre-order and it's a lot of money. People are going to be nervous. There's a lot of energy involved in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just need patience with this. And they say that they are still going to send everything out from the pre-orders, the Indiegogo pre-orders, within August.
Yes, yeah. Nothing's been delayed like by months or weeks or whatever. It's literally just been a few days on the first batch to double check stuff. Like, and they still will be shipping it out as intended and planned. Hang on, wait there. Stop the podcast, everybody. I'm currently editing the podcast, so this is future Andy talking, and there's been an update from ONEXPLAYER. So let's just quickly discuss that. So we've got a ONEXPLAYER update from Indiegogo here, and it's a shipping update. Woohoo! So ONEXPLAYER 3 shipping has officially begun. Hello, everyone. It actually says hi, but whatever, let me ad lib here. We sincerely apologize for keeping you waiting. The update should have been published several days ago, but it's been delayed by a few days due to unexpected circumstances. To ensure the quality of every ONEXPLAYER 3, we spent a few additional days resolving some issues, which we were just talked about in the podcast. Right? So there you go. They've just confirmed it. These issues have now been fully resolved. Woohoo! Everything is ready and shipping has begun. Excellent. First batch shipping progress. So our target for the first batch remains approximately 500 units, although the final number may slightly vary depending on actual production and logistical conditions. As of now, approximately 200 have been shipped, basically, and being collected by a shipment company. And the corresponding orders have been added to the shipping tier list. So you can find this in the Indiegogo update section. There's a hyperlink that will take you to like an Excel spreadsheet kind of thing, and you can check your batch there. And we have managed to make it into the first batch. So excellent. So hopefully we should have ours in the next few weeks, and hopefully we start putting videos out. But don't forget, we will be at Gamescom this year. So we'll see when we get videos out, but I'm really hoping that it comes before then so I can play it on the airplane. But anyway, back to the point. Now, they just said they expect 500 units in first batch, but they've only sent 200. Okay, so they've also said if you are in that 200 list, like I am, basically you've got to wait before the tracking links will be sent via Indiegogo. You can check this out on the page there, but yeah, there's a bit of a delay there. But in terms of the 200 units, they said over the next few days we'll continue shipping the remaining units in the first batch and update the spreadsheet with the corresponding order numbers. We expect to complete the first batch by August 14th, and the delay to the first batch will not affect the shipping schedule for the second batch. So it's only the first batch that is actually slightly under. And if you remember, they originally wanted to ship like 800 units in the first batch, but then they couldn't get a hold of the batteries quick enough and they didn't want to rush it. So that dropped down to 500. Now it's actually sat at 200, but they still want to get the rest of the batch 1 out by August 14th. And of course, batch 2 won't be affected. So this pretty much sums up everything me and AJ were just been talking about in the podcast that you listen to or watching right now. And again, I don't see this as a bad thing. I'd much rather them delay stuff and make sure everything's right before they get them out. I'm a bit biased because, we've made it into batch 1. So I'm very, very happy about that. But for the rest of you, fingers crossed, hold tight, and we'll all have them here soon. Anyway, back to the podcast. One good thing that I've seen on Reddit, at least, so I can't tell you whether or not this is true, but one of the reviewers that got early access, goes by Method Man, I think it is, on Reddit, had early access of the X2 Mini Pro, and then they bought one after, trying out the test unit, and they said that the build quality is considerably better than the test units.
Oh, that's interesting.
So obviously when they make like review units, it's way before the official like retail versions, let's call them. So because they just get sent around the world to loads of different reviewers other than us. And so that will be like a rush job basically.
Yeah.
Like get them out quick, send them off. So and then they've got more time to build the retail units. So if that's true, because I can't confirm nor deny because I've not had any experience with that, but if that's true, then that's good. That's good news for the ONEXPLAYER 3s. That hopefully it will be better than what people have already had hands on with.
Yeah, it stands to reason, doesn't it? We've seen it with even with the bigger manufacturers. They'll send out.
Yeah.
Well, the MSI claws, the EX is actually a really good example.
Yeah.
Had lesser RAM than you're going to get in the retail unit, a little slower RAM.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing. It'd be great if the quality is even higher than what people had for the review units, because that was one of the common kind of complaints. People didn't like how it felt.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is a thing, especially with handhelds, like the quality of the plastic.
Yeah.
But there was a kind of a universal kind of feeling of like it felt like the Switch 2, and it had that kind of slight rubberized texture.
I kind of like that. That's what the Legion Go has. The Legion Go, the Switch 2, it's just like a textured finish rather than just sheer plastic.
Yeah.
Like that can feel cheap, in my opinion.
I guess there's a feeling with those devices that may not hold up over time.
Yeah, I mean, like after like 5 years, it might start feeling a bit like, funky. But
you're not going to have this for 5 years.
I was going to say, like, some people might and keep them as emulators and stuff, but like realistically, these are like niche high-end products. Most people will jump to the next chip when the next one comes out in like a few years. So you're looking at like 2 to 3 years for the majority of people, and it will hold up for that.
Yeah.
And if not, just buy some more controllers. They sell them separately.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I tell you what won't hold up for that though, the 2 to 3 year life.
Oh.
Is apparently if you buy devices from Lenovo.
Yeah, Lenovo just doing it again.
I'm going to put this big asterisk next to this just in case Lenovo do watch this. We're obviously not talking about all Lenovo products, and this isn't slandering them in any way. But it does seem like Lenovo are bricking handhelds and then charging users to fix them. That's what it seems like from this story.
It does look that way, doesn't it? Yeah. So instead of giving you GPU updates, they give you BIOS updates that brick your device.
Oh, wicked. Do you know what I've always wanted is that level of support?
Yeah, that's good support, isn't it?
Lenovo have been, I mean, in a marketplace of pretty rubbish support generally anyway.
Yeah.
Lenovo have been the crown winners of worst support for a device I think I've ever seen.
especially on a flagship model.
Exactly.
I know we're just about to talk about the Legion Go 1, but the Legion Go 2 is what we're referring to. Like a flagship model, less than a year old, and literally after like 2 months, they just go, what device? We didn't release anything. But you can still buy it on the website, but I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Nothing. Before we get onto the Legion Go 1 story of the BIOS update, what actual updates have we seen from Lenovo?
There was literally just had one. Like when I did that, will it run on the Beasts of Reincarnation? There was a GPU driver update.
Shut up.
Yes. I didn't look into it though. So whether it's just a renaming of a previous one, which they've done before, which is a thing, I only just remembered now that we're talking about it here. So whilst I was setting up those devices to do that video, I noticed it and I checked on the website and it does say there's a new one. I mean, I've got my computer right in front of me, so I can just check now for you lovely people as to what it says on the actual website.
There was a BIOS update kind of early on which addressed their the VRAM thing where they had shipped it and it was only set to use 2 gig of VRAM.
Yeah, that was so silly.
The 32 gig devices are pretty amazing. And there was... I'm pretty sure there was a graphics update. There was a driver update really early on that was like a relabeling of something.
Yeah, there was one in like December, I think it was. It was savage. December, and it was just the same one redone. This one, however, is actually saying from the 31st of July is when it's dated. So, and the version ends in 5002. So it did look, and the funny thing is I've never had an update come through on the Lenovo Legion Space software.
Wow.
It comes through from Windows.
Yeah.
So every time you scan for updates on Lenovo, it just says, no, you're up to date. But you go to Windows and scan it and it's like, oh, look, there's some updates. And it's like, yeah, wicked. So I checked my version numbers against the ones available on the Lenovo website, and it was the same here. But other than that video, I haven't actually tested it out. And of course, being Lenovo, they give you no change logs whatsoever. So you don't know what's going on here. Like what have they done?
I don't know if it's a level of contempt or naivety. I can't figure it out with Lenovo.
Yeah.
Like they either don't know that it's a problem or they don't care it's a problem.
Yeah.
But stuff like changelogs, you're dealing with a niche high-end device that is bought by like enthusiasts. They even said that themselves. Enthusiasts will buy this. Enthusiasts care about drivers. They care about what's changed from driver to driver. Do I need to update this one? How is it going to affect my performance? Has it addressed any issues that were appearing in certain games or whatever?
Yeah.
To not give you like any information in it, it's a level of contempt. It's the only thing I can think it is. And this BIOS update thing, the story, so to go on to that, is the same thing. I'll be honest, it hurts hearing it.
Yeah, it's a real shame, isn't it?
So there's users that were installing a new BIOS update for the Legion Go 1, the original Legion Go. And that BIOS update was bricking the device, which is savage.
Yep.
So a user on Reddit, Herald 11, there you go.
Yep.
Reached out to Lenovo for support to get their Legion Go repaired after this BIOS update bricking, and they were told that it would be a chargeable repair and were quoted €237 to repair it. So to summarize, the BIOS update bricked their device and then Lenovo charged them to fix it.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Nope.
That's really not cool. Because, of course, I guess technically that device is out of warranty now because it's probably
They came out
to 2 years old.
Yeah, they came out like 3 years ago, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So it'll be out of warranty. And the funny thing is that I assume it was working totally fine before this BIOS update.
Yeah.
And then they've gone, oh, look, there's an update because, again, enthusiasm. And they've gone, let's download that. And, oh, look, it's now a paperweight. And they want you to pay nearly $300 to fix it.
Yeah, that's it. $275 basically.
Yeah. They should be doing that for free.
Yes, they should be doing that for free. Especially when they see, like, I get quoting that, but once they get it back, get it back in RMA'd, and it's like, okay, we can see what's actually happened here. Was your BIOS update that broke this?
Yeah.
We'll waive the charge because
Yes.
that's a Lenovo issue.
Absolutely.
Not a you issue.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Like, it goes back to that. Is it naivety or is it content? Like, are they just treating people with contempt? And I go back to another question that I've had about Lenovo since we like started covering like the Go 2 and stuff. Like, do they even care? Do they want to be in this market?
That's my issue, is that there's just utter silence. When the new product's coming out, they're all like, wow, check out this new product, you know? And then you see all this marketing and stuff, and you see everyone like hyping it up, and then they start doing like articles like, wow, we're only like targeting enthusiast people, so we're not expecting to sell lots of them. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, wow, look, we've sold absolute shed loads of them. And then they shut the door, lock the door, and wash their hands of ever saying anything about handhelds ever. And it's like, you've got multiple devices out. You've got like 50 billion iterations of the Go S, because there's like 10 configurations of that thing. You've got the Legion Go 1, which has got a couple of different configurations as well. Then you've got the Legion Go 2, which has got different configurations as well. And then where's this SteamOS version that's supposedly out that was meant to come out in June? We're now August, and like I've not heard anything. SteamOS is still not actually fully supported yet. So like, I don't know. Like you said, like the thing that really upsets me is the silence. Just be honest. Like, just come out and say, look, delays have happened, whatever, or we can't get parts. That's why we charge in $3,000 for a Legion Go 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, just be honest. Just say, and then people would be okay with it. Like, but
do you know, I would even respect them saying that it's an unsupported line. We don't have the
just come out with it,
resources. So we'll sell you this device, but it's an unsupported thing. So you have to find your own, like jerry rig your own drivers and stuff. Like, it's
just put SteamOS on it, and then you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah, but the silence is you're right, is the insulting part to everyone who's spent, and let's be honest, multiple thousands now on buying these devices.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that people should be angry and upset with this, and it makes you. Well, I was going to say it makes you question buying Lenovo in the future, but everyone did question it before. But they kind of I don't want to say they missold it, but they did definitely say that AMD were going to handle drivers. They
did, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, like, and we jumped straight in on it, and then quickly they turned around, span on their heels, and went, oh no, we're doing drivers this time. And I was like, oh no. I knew that was going to be a problem immediately. That's why I was so excited when they said AMD were handling drivers. That's why I was quick to jump in. And the device is amazing. I love the Legion Go 2.
Yes.
Like, I love it. It's a
beautiful screen.
Device.
Great, like great performance.
It's really good. This my go-to, you know, like for me personally, purely because of that massive OLED screen with a VRR range of 30 to 144, you know, like it's just brilliant. Like, I love it, but it just really upsets me that they just don't even realize that they made a product.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like the opposite end of the market now is Nintendo. Looking at the handheld.
Yeah.
Who really do seem to acknowledge that they have sold a product and sold it in boatloads, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
So the kind of year one results for the Switch 2 are here, how many they've sold in their first year. And it is officially the fastest selling console of all time. I double checked this because I know you put a little question mark there.
Yes.
The fastest, or like the most units sold in the first year of a console is the Switch 2, which is wild. Considering the numbers of like the nearest leading ones, to give you kind of context. Switch 1, which we know ended up hitting like 150 odd million by the end of its life.
Yeah.
Well, it's still selling now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, Switch 1 sold 15 million units in its first year. PS2, which is like the daddy of selling consoles, the estimates are between 10 and 19 million, depends on where you look.
It depends on if you listen to Sony or not, because after 10 years, they just turn around and go, that's not the number, it's this number. It's
so
really?
At the time, it was reported at 10 million, and since then, they've kind of, it's crept up towards 19.
Oh, that's funny. Where's that extra 10 million PS2s come from?
PS4's 13 million, so they're like some of the best-selling first-year consoles of all time. The Switch 2, by comparison, has sold 23.68 million consoles in its first year.
Yes, bring it on. I love that. It makes me so happy.
I love the Switch 2. I genuinely love it. My only sad part of the Switch 2 is I don't play it as much as I should.
Me too. I know. I'm fully there. I mean, even the other day, I've been seeing Assassin's Creed Shadows, like physical. It's probably a download, but whatever. Like the physical box for like £25. That's like the cheapest way to get that game. Full stop. You know, like, and I've been really tempted to get it because I'm like, it's on Switch. Exactly. I'm like so tempted. And I was like, oh man. I always default to, well, I'll just buy it on PC because then I can play it on TV and on, like, say, the ONEXPLAYER 3. But then if we go back to earlier in this episode here where I was talking about playing Spiderman 2 on PlayStation versus PC, on PlayStation, you load game, you play. On PC, you load settings menu and you play the settings game. And then you find issues and then you're like, I want to fix that issue. And then I need to like stop that stuttering. What's that doing? And then I'm not playing the game. I'm just diagnosing like problems. And then when I've dialed it in, then I can forget about stuff and it's fine. But like Switch 2 is the ultimate plug it in, play it anywhere and it works. I absolutely love the Switch 2. Like my biggest entry point into handheld gaming is because of Nintendo. And especially the Switch. Like playing AAA games on the go was just absolutely mind-blowing. And so I have so much love for the Switch 2. And I'm with you. I wish I played it more. So I feel like I should get Assassin's Creed 2 on it. Not 2, the Shadows. Just purely to force me to play the thing.
You're going to have to send me the link to that to see where it is. Because
it's just Amazon.
Oh, right. There you go.
There you go.
I'll definitely get that. Because I've wanted to play that game for a while. And I never did for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I remember I was going to buy it at launch.
Yes. Me too.
And I was going to buy it at launch on the Switch 2. And it launched quite high. I'm sure it was like 50 quid at launch.
Yeah,
60 quid maybe.
Yeah.
But that's testament to a few things. And Nintendo have just done their thing. They've paddled their own canoe and they've just silently gone about their own way of doing things. And for a long time, everyone in the console space, everyone in the PC gaming looked at them and was kind of like, Nintendo are like the joke of the family.
Yeah.
Super low powered, low wattage device.
Yeah.
You can look at what is it for? Party games.
Yeah.
And they've come out the other side of this generation of winning. I think it's the best, literally hands down the best offering. If you want to play a mixture of all games.
Yeah.
And if you want the perfect balance of like hybrid life, like you want a handheld and you want big screen performance, like also if you want a future in which you can buy games in the medium in which you choose, not that is dictated to you, it is the only option.
Yeah.
It's the only option,
and it is just the easiest way for anybody to get into handheld gaming.
Yes.
Like I know a lot of us here, I mean, we're all enthusiasts. Come on. Like we tinker around with PC handhelds and stuff. I love doing that. Like I could do it all day. I do it mostly all day. and I love it. But like little Billy, for example, he doesn't want to be there like going, why is my game not working? He wants to buy the game and play it. And all these games that are on Switch 2 are like stuff like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Can you imagine a AAA game like that on a freaking Nintendo handheld where you don't have to do anything? You don't have to you just plug it in and it's optimized for that system.
I know.
This is why this sells so well, because anybody, even if they just love gaming a little bit but have no knowledge about PC gaming, where they would be completely out of their depth and just be upset with their purchase, like you can literally just go to the shop, any shop, buy a Switch 2, buy said game, plug it in, and you are playing it. And that says more than most things for the vast majority of people, and it just shows with the numbers that they're selling.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's epic. The fact that physical games still exist there, in a space where in console land as well, at least they're getting rid of them.
Yes.
Maybe not Xbox, but definitely PlayStation.
Yeah.
And my personal preference is I don't mind how the game comes, to be honest. If it's physical or digital, I don't personally mind. But I detest the fact that the PlayStation are taking away the choice just for an arbitrary marketing business panel meeting, which take away because not many people are using it anymore.
Yep.
I tell you, the advantage of it is shown with that Assassin's Creed Shadows right there. 25 quid physical.
Yeah. I mean, it is the key card.
I don't care.
Whatever it is, but me
personally.
too. Yeah, to me, like, I actually don't dislike it.
No.
I get to install it on the quickest possible way I can play it, which is the internal, storage of my Switch 2. Running it from the cart is the worst type. So actually buying physical where the game's on the cartridge is the worst way you can play the game. Granted, you own the game on the cartridge, but pretty much everything requires updates anyway. But at least with the game key card, you've installed it where you want, you've downloaded it, and then if you want to give it to someone or if you want to sell it, you can. You know what I mean? Like, I love that there's those three things. Like you said, there's choice here.
Yes,
you've
choice.
got digital, you've got actual physical if the game supports it, like, you know, like Cyberpunk, all of that is on the cartridge. That's not a game key card, right? And then you've got game key card as well as an option. I freaking love the Switch 2. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, Onyx loves it as well.
Yeah, sorry, my dog's going to be shouting at me the whole time.
Digital sales on the Switch as well. It's interesting. 61% of sales are digital.
Yeah,
up 2% from last quarter, or the same quarter last year, rather. That's lower than Sony are reporting for the PlayStation, which shows you something about Nintendo fans, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
I think there's a general love for collecting with Nintendo.
I can't help it myself, even though when the Switch 2 came out and I said I'm going all digital, the majority of my Switch 2 games are physical.
It's the only ones I've kept out. Is like I've got these Switch cases there.
Yeah.
There's something about it. Maybe it's they hold resale value higher than everything else.
For me, it comes down to the fact that the physical's always cheaper.
Yeah.
In the UK, I know it's not the case for America, but in the UK, it is considerably cheaper to buy
100%.
Physical. I mean, this is the case. That game, Shadows, is 50 quid on the eShop, but I can buy it for £25 in a box with a cartridge.
I saw a lot of people from going back. I don't want to shit on PlayStation too much because it's not what we're talking about. But when they broke their news about the disc thing, I saw a lot of people sharing videos that were from like different territories, like Brazilians. South Americans in particular, because economies there are very odd. And we often joke about if you want to find a cheap game, you go to your uncle in Argentina.
Yeah.
But they were talking about, like, in a digital-only world, we won't be able to buy games because you look at the PlayStation Store, this game is like a week's wages.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he's shouting at.
Is he from Argentina?
Yeah, he apparently, yeah.
Do you want to go see?
Yeah, I'll just let him in.
Yeah.
You talk to the crowd.
Talk to the crowd. The other one we were talking about Switch 2 games is, of course, Diablo 4, which Andy will absolutely lose his mind about, coming to Switch 2. We've got a September release date, which is kind of exciting. There he is. There is our Diablo. Oh. The bed. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Was that it? He just wanted to come in?
No. So my wife's on a call and for her job, and she'd left the blind slightly open in our bedroom. And so he can see outside. And being a Doberman, he's a guard dog. So any movement outside the window, if he can see it, he has to tell everyone that we're all going to die and that he's going to protect us. So,
are you excited for Diablo 4 on the Switch 2?
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably end up just buying it for the sake of it because
We've played it
Diablo
a lot.
Yeah. I love Diablo. And I mean, I bought it on Switch, Diablo 3 on Switch 1, despite the fact that I owned it on every console and PC anyway. But I was like, no, I want it on Switch because that was before like the big PC handhelds, before the Steam Deck and stuff. So for me, again, this is why I love AAA gaming on the go, because the Switch introduced it. Switch was here first, everybody. Like, and that's why every time a third-party game came out that was not from Nintendo, I was buying it. I was like, support it. So more and more come. Look at us now. The story we talked about last week, where all these big companies like Capcom and Koei Tecmo and all those like people are like fully supported. I love the fact that this leak is supposedly bringing Diablo 4 next month.
Next month as well. It's really cool. Yeah. The only disappointment, I guess, is that it's so long past launch.
Yeah, I get
but
you.
It is a kind of always on game, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not it's time sensitive in that sense.
Oh no, and it takes them like well over 10 years to make new Diablo games, and they even said that this Diablo game is going to be going for a long time.
The constant like DLCs that are coming, the new chapters and stuff that they introduce, the new events. It's the kind of game that's living and breathing, isn't it? So I think that on Switch 2 would genuinely be really cool. It's tempting as well. It's tempting to jump in. I love it. I know I've played it a lot, but
I really enjoy it. I'm intrigued to see what the price will be, because with Diablo 3 they did like the bundle thing where you get all the expansions. Now there's been expansions for Diablo 4. So will they do that like complete edition thing where they like bring it out with everything?
Okay, so the price in $62.99 apparently in the UK, $69.99 in the US.
Yeah. So that to me sounds like it's most likely got the expansions bundled in.
Yeah, the what's that? Lord of Hatred DLC.
Yeah, Vessel of Hatred and Lord of Hatred. Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense. And at £60, it's probably worth it, isn't it?
Well, you got mouse mode on Switch 2.
Oh, do you know, I constantly forget about mouse mode.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense.
Got a pair of Joy-Cons that you can't see in the back that we can't really talk about until next week that have...
just move your head so we can see them.
It's that side, like just over my shoulder, just there.
Oh, weird!
And that's the first third-party Joy-Cons that are feature parity with the actual Joy-Cons.
I'm hyped, Herion, for them.
Yeah, they sound pro times
Ultra.
3. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, it is Ultra, isn't it?
Ultra.
Yeah.
They sound ultra good.
Yes, 3 Ultra, good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see those new Joy-Cons from Nixie whenever they drop. That's unrelated to what we talked about before.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about them.
I think everyone knows about them. They've even shared them, haven't they?
We just can't like show them until next week. So
so technically then out of focus, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But it's the new Nixie Hyperion 3s, the first ones that have literally got everything. They've got HD Rumble 2, they've got mouse mode, they've got Switch 2 protocol. Like the only they got an NFC. Yes. The only thing they don't have, which I understand because the original Joy-Con 2s don't have either, is the back paddles don't get detected like a Pro controller. That would have just been the cherry on top, but that is asking a lot. But there you go.
Genuinely very exciting.
Oh yeah, they look wicked.
What isn't very exciting is, of course, the Xbox price increases that have come into effect.
Oh no. What are you doing?
We knew this was coming. They said they telegraphed it to everyone, but actually seeing the numbers attached to the consoles is horrific.
It's disgusting.
So an Xbox Series S, which I recommend no one buys, 512
unless you can find it at the original price.
If you can find it at the original price, it's great.
Yeah.
The mad thing is that with this is secondhand, I was seeing Series S's at like 200, sometimes lower. Like if you go into like a CEX style shop, a games exchange shop, like really low. And at that price point, you look at it and you go, really good value.
Yeah.
That's great. I know they'll all put their prices up now. We've seen it with, we were looking earlier at the Steam Decks from CEX, and the Steam Deck OLED is at like 600 to 700 pounds. Second hand, yeah. Like literally a few weeks ago, that was down at like 400, and even at that price, you're like, second hand 400, it's not worth it.
Nah.
That 700, 400.
Nah.
700, 400,
700, 400. That's
1,100 pounds.
700, 400. What's that? 700,000. Wow, that's expensive.
That's expensive. Okay, so Series S new, the 512 version's going up to £429 from £299. Series X, we'll go to the most expensive now. That's the cheapest. The Series X 1 terabyte with a disk drive from £499 to £669.
Oh, what are you doing?
That's insane, bro. I paid less than that for a PS5 Pro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Get the 1 terabyte Series X without a disc drive for £619.
Mm-hmm.
If you're buying an Xbox today, let's pretend you were looking at Xboxes and you're looking at these new prices. Get the disc drive.
Yes.
Because of what we're going to talk about in a minute.
Yes.
Get the disc drive, really
Hello,
important.
mate. Hello,
Onyx, get the disc drive.
Yeah, he wants the disc drive. He does.
Horrific prices. It's hard to recommend that to anyone.
Yeah, I don't know if I could at this point. A 6.5-year-old console for that. Like, if anyone's wondering what that noise is, it's my dog digging his bed. But yeah, I just don't know if I could recommend that. Really? No. Do you want to be looking around at retailers that haven't changed price yet? If you absolutely must have one. If not, then probably try and find a second-hand Series S to tie you over until the Helix comes out and just save your money.
What price do you think the Helix is going to set at?
A lot. It'd be like 1,500, I reckon. It's going to be a lot. I mean, estimates were, 1,000 to 1,200. Everyone keeps saying prices is going up and up and up and up each year.
Yeah, there's no end to this.
There's no end to
doubling
this.
Every year.
So yeah, exactly. So I think like minimum price 1,500 on a Helix. But it depends if they backtrack. If they realise that it's going to be astronomical and they start downgrading it, like for launch, then maybe we'll see it at 1,000. But I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, if I take a step back and pretend it's not a console and I look at it as a gaming PC, 1,500 probably isn't crazy for what it'll be able to do.
Yeah,
when you look at the PC equivalents, but I'm being a little bit two-faced there because you could look at the Steam Machine and have exactly the same argument.
Yeah, but the thing is Steam Machine was hideously underpowered for both price and the year of launch, you know, whereas Helix is meant to be the biggest generational leap we've ever seen in a console. And the Helix is a console, not a PC, even though it will be able to do PC things. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's going to be different than the Steam Machine. I don't think it's going to be like the Steam Machine where it's just really underpowered and overpriced.
That's my concern, is if they start backtracking on specs and stuff to try and like bring the price down.
I get you, but I still think it would be way better performance than the Series X. Do you know what I mean? Even if they backtracked a bit, you know? But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, terrifying. One thing that is good news from Xbox, and it almost feels like this story's been purposely leaked in the shadow of PlayStation get rid of discs, is Xbox's disc to digital plans. Now, we've talked about this project. Was it Proton? Did they call it something like that?
Yeah. Proton something, because we were laughing about the name. Yeah.
We've been talking about this for a while, and it seems like it's actually happening, and it's like really coming to a head. The idea that you can turn your old Xbox disc games into kind of digital licenses to play it on your account with Play Anywhere without the disc in the device anymore.
Like a Switch 2 keycard.
Exactly like a Switch 2 keycard, Andy. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, the benefit here, though, is that you, like you said, you don't need the disc in the console.
Yeah.
Whereas a keycard, you do need it in the console.
And there was a fair old few PlayStation games that it annoyed me that they would just be the license on the disc anyway, and it spins up every 30 minutes to check it or whatever, and you're like, just shut up.
That. Yeah,
you know that's there. Shut up.
Link it to my account. And then when I sell it or anything else, once someone else puts that disc in, remove it from my account.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
Which is exactly what Xbox are doing.
Yes.
Here. Apparently, it's going to roll out for Xbox One and Series consoles.
Yeah.
Apparently in August, which is now. So maybe it's a Gamescom announcement because they're going big at Gamescom.
Maybe. Yes.
It'd be really interesting to see that.
Yes.
The full backwards compatibility on PC as well, which is part of this announcement, is planning to roll out by October, which is really exciting. And we'll also see like the full catalogue or as close to full as they can license Xbox 360 games rolling out, and they're making I don't know if you saw it, but making a direct appeal to publishers that haven't yet agreed.
Yes.
And like all the value points in which it would make sense for to have that old Xbox 360 games available to players now.
Yeah, and the best bit is that Microsoft do all the work.
Yeah.
The developers didn't have to do anything other than give them permission. So it was like literally all on Microsoft. So those devs could just go, go on in, and not have to do work for it. And obviously, if this is all digitalized, which it will be, like, so it'll be there. If you don't have the games, you'll just be able to buy them off the store.
You'll be able to buy them.
Yeah. So that's another win. So if you don't have the physical from whenever and you go, you know what, I just want that game at, hopefully, fingers crossed, a good price point, like £5, $10 or whatever for said old game, then you can just buy it and it will link to your account. And, you know,
I really hope pricing's sensible. It'd be really cool if a lot of it is linked to Game Pass.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. The thing that I think is particularly exciting for us in the handheld space is obviously that talk about backwards compatibility on PC.
Yeah.
So disc to digital, if you're in a fortunate position to have both Xbox and PC, or both Xbox and a handheld, more importantly, conceivably you'll be able to convert your old disc games to be able to play them on your handheld.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm waiting for. I've got a whole stack of Xbox. I'm looking at original Xbox games up there and 360 games. I don't know how Connect will work. I guess that's just a no-go. I doubt they will.
It'd be like Switch 1 to Switch 2. There's a couple that are just no-goes.
Yeah, I reckon the Xbox Connect stuff won't work. But yeah, basically I've got a big stack of them up there that I just want to be feeding into my... I wish it just shredded the disc for you. Like you put it in, it just went...
gone.
Then it just attaches to your account. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I don't wish that. But yeah, so I'm just going to feed them all in, link them to my account, and then hopefully play all these handheld. That'd be wicked.
There's so much that makes it really exciting for handhelds. One thing that I was unaware of is we looked before at the Xbox Play Anywhere titles.
Yes.
And it's probably around the start of the year, and it was around 1,700 Xbox games with Play Anywhere.
Yep.
It's now at 2,500.
Wow.
So they've been quietly expanding that library.
It up. Yeah, good.
And it feels like all of this is done in culmination. One, subtly to stick two fingers up to PlayStation. If you want game preservation, Xbox is the place.
Yes.
Backwards compatibility is always important to them. Maintaining preservation of discs, using your disc games on digital devices. It's unreal. It's all pointing towards HELIX being this kind of centerpiece for gaming in your life.
Yes.
Which is cool. I'm genuinely excited. Like, as long as the pricing's remotely sensible for it. If it's not, they're going to have to do like a leasing thing like Apple have rolled out, or like a finance system.
I think they'd already do that anyway. You know, I think you can just finance it, which is going to be the case for, you know, any piece of tech.
All technology. I mean, we've been doing it. We're changing the subject a little bit, but we've been doing it with mobile phones for the longest time. I mean, financing every 2 years, you get 2-3 years, you get a new £1,000 phone. No one's rushing out and buying them outright.
No,
you're financing it one way or another through a contract or through finance. The same's just going to happen for all technology now. It's all gaming stuff, all PCs, all Apple stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we're basically already there. Pretty much everything I get, I have to finance it.
Yeah, it's at that point. And that's just the new world. It's just then it's about, is the value proposition good enough? If Microsoft can really tighten up the Game Pass offering, and if they could create a tier of Game Pass that included the console, then I think like a contract, like Game Pass HELIX.
Yeah. So you got the console and Game Pass attached to itself for X a month.
Yeah, so you get the console, you get access to all these games and this online service.
Yep.
And it's just X amount a month.
And it will give you a discount because it will be like, that makes Game Pass like 50% off or something.
Yes,
you know?
exactly that.
Yeah.
And I also think there's going to be some compromises to Game Pass going forward. And maybe it's the day one thing.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if they got rid of that. Yeah. And
because it does feel wasteful.
Yes. Yeah.
But the amount of games that have come out day one, I play them for like an hour and go, meh.
the same that I otherwise would have bought. Like if there wasn't a day one, I would have spent full price on it and then be really pissed off. But because it's on Game Pass, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever, delete.
Yeah, done. Uninstall.
But there's also a thing of like, I'm aware of like, when I go back to the start of this show, like Beast and Reincarnation, of like, if I had paid, let's say it's a 60 quid game, if I'd paid that for it, I would have definitely stuck through my niggles.
Yeah.
I would have stuck at that and like rage played it. Yeah. Oh, this game.
Yeah.
But I would have played it through.
So I've got the same thing. I would have bought it from a key site for Steam.
Yeah.
I paid less, but still paid probably like 70% of the price, and then been pissed off. Or the flip side though is that I have played plenty of games on Game Pass that I've really liked and gone, you know what, I'd like that on my Steam account, and then I've gone and bought it again, like, you know, actually bought it for my Steam account, just because I wanted it like on there instead of Xbox or whatever. But yeah, so it goes both ways. But it wouldn't surprise me if they got rid of day one. I mean, they've done it with Call of Duty now, and it's fine because if you really are excited for a game, then you're going to buy it. Fable, for example, I am buying that day one. Yeah. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to play it on Game Pass, even though it's on Game Pass, unless they take it off it. But
it's such a big game for that to be on Game Pass is, to me, insane.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is one of my favorite things ever, because I literally Fable on Xbox One, the original, not Xbox One. You know, this is Xbox with their stupid naming convention all over again. Yeah. The original Xbox, right? Fable was like my life back when you had one game and you played that game and that was it. You know, like I spent like a good year playing that game over and over and over. I am buying that game day one.
For those like big titles like that, like Fable is a great example. Forza is another great example of like in a totally different space. But huge titles, the game does its own marketing for it, just the name of Fable or Forza or whatever. Yeah. Gears is another one.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
For them to be in Game Pass, I mean, I'll take it. It's great because I don't have to buy the game separately. But it's so wasteful.
Oh, especially when you got me with my wife that has one paid Game Pass account, and she's playing, let's say, Gears that we're going to play. She'll be playing Gears on the Xbox for free through my account, and then I'll be playing it on PC through the same account for free. So there's two copies of the game there that will be getting played for the price of one
Game Pass subscription.
Subscription. They're missing out on like 150 quid there.
Yeah.
For that.
It does seem madness. I don't want to wish away great value.
Me either, because I don't know.
When you look at the position they're in, and how it affects how I approach games as well.
Yeah.
And I don't look at people on PlayStation moaning that PlayStation Plus doesn't include day one games.
No,
they don't. No. They're really happy for the catalogue that's there. And there's any game that you didn't buy straight away, Spiderman 2, great example. I can play it now. It's on PlayStation Plus. That's what Game Pass should be.
Yeah. I think 6 to 12 months.
And the odd game is day one on there. Like maybe it's from an indie developer that you wouldn't necessarily.
Like Game Freak.
I was thinking more like Expedition 33 or South of Midnight, like games that you wouldn't necessarily get the marketing oomph. But maybe need the support of like a subscription base. The thing with the Xbox digital plans and their push really for Play Anywhere and backwards compatibility on PC, I think makes a lot of the handhelds make even more sense to the mainstream now.
Yeah, because wait. This actually means the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X will be an Xbox. Because you'll be able to play Xbox games on it.
Yes, you will.
Damn.
That is an Xbox.
Finally.
Like some of the lower powered stuff, or some of the older generations, when we were talking about like the old Lenovo Legion Go earlier, or the Xbox Ally S, the white Xbox Ally.
Yeah.
They suddenly become very valid in a world where you're looking at emulating old Xbox games.
Yeah, totally.
Especially for the prices that you're going to pick them up at.
Yeah.
You want to get into handheld gaming, you want to play some old Xbox games, like It's the same argument we've had for the Steam Deck for ages. It's like, yes, new stuff is going to struggle. You want to emulate or play some older games, it is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You now have a Windows version, basically.
Yeah.
An equivalence. And if these games are rolled into Game Pass, then that's incredible.
Yeah. And if not, like for collectors that have loads of them anyway, like
start feeding your Xbox with those discs.
Yeah, exactly.
Start heading down CX and buying them 50p games.
Yeah.
I'm not getting into that again, okay? I'm not doing it again.
I might go for one visit and just pick out
the very best games.
Ones that I really wanted. Not like clear the shelves, but just literally, even if there's only like 5 or 6. I've got a bunch anyway, so I'll have to like look at what I've got and just see if there's anything else. Because if not, they'll be available in the store, and I'm all right buying them if they're affordable. If they're like £30 or whatever, then they can do one. But
that's a really interesting point, actually, and it's one to kind of round up the show on and ask the community. But I'll ask you first: what is a reasonable price for an Xbox 360 game or an Xbox
50p
original game? Let's say Fable.
Yes.
From the original Xbox.
£100.
What is a reasonable price to pay for that new?
On
this digital front.
I don't know. I feel they need to have like a cap of like no more than 10 quid. Because you could literally just go to any secondhand shop where Microsoft no longer are making money off that purchase. You can just buy it on eBay, for like literally pennies, and get it and then feed it into your thing. If you don't have an Xbox to do that with, well, then it's a different story. So that might be why they charge a little bit more. But I don't think it should be very expensive. Like I'm literally thinking like £5 to £10 per game, I reckon. Like, and that's it, like maximum. Hopefully it'll be less than that. But just because the secondhand market for Xbox games, they never held value. They plummeted.
They're awful. Yeah,
like
awful.
literally, you can literally get games for pennies.
Yeah.
So you could probably just buy or rent an Xbox from somewhere, buy a load of cheap games, dump them onto your account, give the Xbox back, burn the discs so no one can take the licenses off you, and then there you go. You've saved a crap load of money.
Which is fine until they go, we've introduced a routine update every 24 months.
Ah, damn it. Yeah.
I've got a feeling it'll be $19.99. That's the cap.
Yeah, I hope not.
I think it's going to be more expensive than we expect, but not outrageously more.
Yeah, well then I'm getting a van and I'm going to CEX.
Yeah. I just know what the temptation for the digital thing. You've seen it with PlayStation. You see it with Nintendo as well in the digital storefront, the eShop. Like they are overpriced on there quite often.
Oh yeah. Nintendo are savage for it. Like every time they had, even though they don't have it anymore, but like on the Wii U, for example, where they had the virtual console store where you could buy all the old stuff, like the prices were outrageous.
Why did they get? Because they had what Xbox are talking about here before anyone else, and it worked. And it was really good, and it was built into what was then the eShop. So like. Why did they get rid of it?
Don't know. I guess it's like the emulation didn't work or whatever. It's because they wanted to introduce it into the Game Pass thing, the
Switch
expansion
Online.
Pass, So they just ripped them all down from sale, and then slowly once every 5 years they put a game on.
It's still really sparse, Nintendo Switch Online, isn't it?
Just bring back the virtual shop.
Virtual shop.
People just buy what they want. They make a crap load of money off it.
Yeah.
It is pointless. Yeah. It was annoying.
It's really annoying.
And if you try and emulate it, they come at you with ninjas.
Well, the copyright ninjas. Emmy starts bursting down your door.
Yeah.
Still have nightmares about Emmys.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. They're not great.
Do you know there's rumours of Dread 2,
Yeah. An actual Dread 2 as well?
Well, it's not Dread 2, but it's Metroid 6.
A new Metroid.
Yeah, but it'll follow on from Dread.
Oh, wow.
There's actually big news, but I've been holding off to talk about it until there's like a little bit more concrete, because I don't want to just...
I'll lose my mind.
Yeah. So I'm hyped, because I actually prefer the 2D Metroid games more than the 3D ones. But
yeah, I do as well. I loved Dread. And I was really happy that I was really happy that I finally got to the end.
Yes. You completed it, didn't you?
Well, kind of. I couldn't I could not beat the final boss.
Oh.
I got so frustrated. Like, it was borderline. I was going to rage crit my Switch 2 like I did my Game Boy all those years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, so after like the second week of every night trying to beat the same thing, I was like, you know what? I've had a fucking enough. I quit. I've had enough.
You YouTubed the ending.
I YouTubed the ending, I was right at the end. So I don't feel too bad, but I didn't have that satisfaction of like, yes, I did it.
Yeah, did it. Yeah. I get you.
But it's a hard game, man.
Yeah, I love Dread. I love Dread.
The pacing of difficulty in that particular Metroid game is perfect. I remember us playing the very first one together on the NES. It was horrifically hard.
Savagely hard.
Yeah. This one was cool. Stylish. Story's great.
Mm-hmm.
Action is amazing.
Yep.
Like, the whole thing is just perfectly poised. They did such a good job of it. When a sequel to that comes, or the new one comes, day one. No question.
Yeah, I'll wait until there's a bit more news up on that, and then we can put it in another podcast.
Do you think they'll do the same thing and wait until there's like an OLED Switch 2?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, you hope so?
Yeah. I'd buy, because that's what happened with the Switch OLED.
It was
when Dread came out, so Metroid 5. So yeah, bring on Metroid 6 and a Switch OLED. I'd buy the Switch OLED day one with a copy of Metroid 6, please. Yep.
Okay, you heard it here first. Well, that actually leaves me a different question to ask you in the comments. Would you be rushing out to buy a Switch 2 OLED, or you're just going to keep your Switch 2 if that did happen? And how much would you pay for old Xbox games when they do finally come with this new backwards compatibility? What's the cap for like an Xbox One game or Xbox 360 game? Love to know what you guys think down in the comments down below. And once you're down there, please do like this video, subscribe for more handheld gaming content. What else should they do, Andy?
Become a member and you get to chat to us on our private Discord as well.
Yeah, I love it. So until next time,
see ya.
It's different every time.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, we go.
There we go.